Holy shit, guys. Oh, we just got our first, or not first look, but our first in-depth look at The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And my thoughts, it's just fucking amazing. Holy fuck. This game, it's everything that I wanted. Oh my god. So I was expecting them to like make it more like I was expecting them to stray away from the the the, the formula of Zelda, but not this much. But I am totally fine with that. Like that game. Oh my god, I just can't wait till 2017. That game is gonna be like straight in my home as soon as it's released. That game's probably gonna be my new favorite Legend of Zelda game. But they're like really changing up the they're taking a lot of the things I really enjoy from The Legend of Zelda and just combining them into one big thing. And they're adding a few new elements like being more emphasis on the stealth. Like there's a whole stealth mechanic to it. Like in previous Zelda games, like you could kind of like sneak up on enemies and like take them out, but not to the extent about this. Like you could either go in like just hacking and slashing like I usually do, or you could just like stand back and just like try to shoot arrows and like tactically take them out one by one. Like that is really cool, and they're adding like a whole new weapon combat system. Like they're adding like new weapons like two-handed weapons. One-handed weapons been in the game for a while, and in the Zelda games since like the start. And two-handed weapons, like it was kind of experimented in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, but you haven't really seen any two-handed weapons since that game. Besides like that you could actually take with you, not like weapons that you could use in bosses and stuff. But anyway, like there's like and there's also like spears that you could use that like swing faster. Well, no, not swing, but they stab, like they attack faster than like swords and two-handed weapons, or one-handed weapons and two-handed weapons. Sorry, but so like let's say you got like a giant like woodcutter's axe. Like that will like it does like the most damage because of how heavy and stuff it is. Like there's probably some other logic behind it, but I'm not a weapons expert. But anyway, you got a two-hand weapon, and you're just like you could like just destroy enemies, like just send them flying, and like do so much damage. But it has like a slow recoil, not recoil, but like a drawback. Like you hit, but it takes like a second or two to like bring the weapon back up to like attack again, which leaves you vulnerable. But as with one-handed weapons, like that doesn't happen. Like you could just attack and attack away, but it does less damage than two-handed weapons. But spears, like they attack the fastest, but I'm pretty sure they do the least amount of damage. But if you really want to like go for speed, then go with the spear. But if you want like it kind of in the middle, like I usually do, like I usually do one-handed weapons in every single game I play. So like you could like have kind of a mix with like the one-handed weapons, and you could also have a shield with the one-handed weapons as well. So with that, you're basically just able to stand back, or not like stand back, but like get in enemies' faces and just like attack and attack away, and then block when they're trying to attack you. And then once you successfully block, then you could just attack and attack away. But with spears, I think it's like kind of different. Like you could attack like rapidly, which I think it could possibly do the most amount of damage depending on how much hits that you get on the enemy in that amount of time. So then you want to run away when enemies are starting to attack. I'm pretty sure most of what I'm saying is probably not factual. Like it's more of like a I'm so excited I can't fucking talk today. Speculation. So like with two-handed weapons, you could get up in their face and just like smack them, and probably I think you have a chance to like it's kind of like a chance system that you have a chance to knock an enemy across the room depending on your. Actually, now that I think about it, it's probably not chance like it. Depending on what attack you use, like if you use like a attack like costs stamina, which I think is called they're gonna call it a power attack like they do in most other games, but they just like knock them back. But in that time, you could get a few more hits. But if they're about to attack and you wanna you wanna run away so you don't get attacked or take any damage, my mind is just all over the place. I'm sorry if I'm not making much sense. I have so much on my mind with like all this new information from the Legend of Zelda game, and I'm trying to like convey it as as uncombobulated as possible, like without me trying to overload your mind. I watched up like on like all the gameplay videos that's on YouTube currently of the Zelda Wii U, the Breath of Life, or not the Breath of Life, sorry, the Breath of the Wild. So I'm sorry if I'm just not making much sense, or I'm repeating myself like I am right now. Okay, so anyway, I'm getting off track. So anyway, and they're also introducing a new system, or environmental system. Like if you're like close to or if you're on like a frozen plane, it's really cold and stuff, like you want to have on a jacket or something to keep you warm. Or I think they're also mentioned like there's certain food that you could eat to give you cold resistance, and I'll get you the food later. Just so, and if you're in a thunderstorm, you don't want to have metal armor on because you could get struck by lightning. So you want to have more of a cloth on, or a leather, so you won't get struck by lightning. And there was some other stuff, I think with heat, you want to have the least amount of clothes on so you don't get overheated and start taking damage. And the sneaking mechanics, there's a whole system in the bottom right corner, depending on how fast you're moving and what environment you're in when you're moving, it'll start you'll make more noise like you think you would. So and there's the meter is to indicate how much noise you're making, so you could kind of manage it so you won't alert the enemies around you if you're trying to play a stealthy character, a assassin or whatever. So of course that's not how I'm gonna play. I'm just gonna go in with fucking swords and air bombs and stuff flying all over the place. Which brings me to a new combat thing, you're able to throw your weapons, which if you hit, you could get a critical chance, and I think it also destroys the weapon in the process. So if you have a super good weapon, I wouldn't suggest you throwing it. If you have a shitty weapon, I'd suggest you throwing it at them, because you'll get the most damage out of it, and it'll, or not, probably the most damage out of it depending on what weapon it is, and it will also get rid of weapons you don't want, and it actually has a use for it. There's probably some crafting involved in it where you could scrap weapons, which would be pretty cool. And so there's also this cooking system where you could cook your own food and stuff to so you could have special effects on you, like additional health for a certain amount of time, or like frost resistance, like I mentioned earlier, or fire resistance. There's like all these different combinations of food that you can have, and which I think is really cool. And they're also, if you completed the Cave of Shadows and saved it to your Wolf amiibo, your Wolf Link amiibo, you're able to have Wolf Link as like sort of like a companion type thing that will hunt with you, kill enemies. Like, it's really cool. So I'm thinking like if you could have Wolf Link as a companion, like I'm pretty sure you could have other like other people, animals, or whatever as companions, and Wolf Link is sort of like a unique companion in the sense of like there's no other companions like that, or probably one of the most powerful companions in the game. It's just assuming if there is companions, so don't take this as fact that there is companions, because I could be completely wrong right now, which I probably am. But anyway, there's like a lot more to talk about. But I'm just gonna cover. I'm probably gonna do another video on this, but I don't want to be rambling on too much, because I'm pretty sure you guys don't want me to like just ramble on like non-stop and like this be like a 30-minute ramble video. Like, I'm pretty sure no one wants to see that. But and a new thing, there is no female Link character option, which I really like. You guys are probably like, what the fuck is your problem? You're anti-feminist, you fucking stupid shit bag or whatever. But hear me out. Like as like a growing up playing The Legend of Zelda, playing it like all my life, I've known Link as a guy, and it'd be really weird to me to have to play a female Link. That's basically it. I could probably come up with like a more in-depth summary of that, but I just can't really do that right now. It's for the sake of time. But don't get me wrong. I won't lie. I do like porn. But anyway, I'm gonna end the video right now. I'll see you in the next video. Oh, before I end it, I am gonna start editing the complete series of Twilight Princess HD, so you guys could get those videos, see them, help you out, because I've been really neglecting to edit those videos. But anyway, there should be like 3-4 videos uploaded today, hopefully. It's really late right now, so I don't think I'll be able to do, but I'm gonna try, like, just sit down and edit those videos. But anyway, I'm gonna end this video right now before it gets too long, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.